Hi everyone, this is E the Empty Nester. How are you today? Looks like it's that time of year again to start planting pumpkins. If you remember right, a year ago tomorrow I created the Giant Pumpkin Challenge, and it started out here in the United States with a few YouTubers, and then it grew across the world to the United Kingdom and a number of other places, and we just had so much fun. I'm going to go ahead and get it started again this year. This has kind of turned into the YouTube World's Fair and a number of other challenges, like Mick did the pineapple challenge, and then there's an ugly parsnip challenge and so on. This has turned into a definite World's Fair, but we've learned a lot from each other over the growing season last year. I lost mine to the squash bug, and this year I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I found from starting it last year, I started mine in a container in March in the house, and then other people started theirs after mine in April and May and June even. And I'm learning that if you start your pumpkins or squash later in the year, after the squash beetle has already started producing their babies or laying their eggs or something, your plant is less likely to be attacked by them. So I'm going to give that a shot this year. I'm going to plant directly in the ground today, back where the area I planted last year was, and I'm going to start a couple in the containers and protect them just in case that one, you know, something happens to it. But it's time to look in here, and really when you're looking for seeds, if you look at the bottoms, you don't even have to look at labels to find the giant seeds for the Dill's Giant Alat. I had the Big Macs too, but I can't find him because he's in a paper container and not a plastic one. But look at the size of these guys, or I'm hoping you see the size. We're kind of in the shade. This seed's not quite as big as it was from the one I grew last year, but it's still a big seed. I had to order more because all the seeds, it was during a period of rain when I lost the pumpkin. We went from high heat to a lot of rain, so the pumpkin swelled up and burst, you know, like my watermelons swelled up and burst last year. So I've learned a lot about when we have massive rains to put plastic over the area or something to keep the pumpkin from drinking all that water, or the squash or the watermelon, as that goes. And then I've got the tansy plant up there. I'm going to dig a piece of tansy out and plant it by it. And then I'm going to use nasturtiums too as a companion plant. And get some marigolds going, but nasturtium and tansy should act like a repellent for the squash bug. Some people have already started their pumpkins and got them growing already. Most of the southerners, like Papa Texas, has already got it, and he's going to be joining us this year. Mick Watson actually grew a giant one and carried it all the way home from his plot last year, and I wish he would have got some video of it. That would have been fun, seeing this monster pumpkin being carried down the road. But let's go on to the back and plant our pumpkin. If you all remember, I already got this area prepped from last year, and I'm just going to add a little bit of more cow manure to it and pull out this dead nettle plant, and this dead nettle, and a maple tree. And then this plastic. I did a video on how plastic affects the growth of plants. I'm going to lay the red plastic down here and take these spikes that I've been using over the years and spike it in place. I have to be careful, there's some blackberry bushes growing in here. I got to get out the cutters and get them removed. Okay, I've got the plastic in and stakes on the corners. I'm gonna make a little hole right here in the center, and add some more composted manure and dirt, and get my little seed out and put it in, and wait for it to grow. Put this little one in right here, get some water going to it, and in no time it'll have a plant coming out of that hole. On the side over here, I'm going to take some nasturtium seeds and poke some holes in the ground and drop them in. What, you're saying to do two? Okay. Here's a teeny tiny little pumpkin, a mini hooligan. It's an F1 hybrid. I think I'm gonna just come over here and put it in, not far away, or not too far away, and see if we can have a monster and a baby. How's that sound? We'll just grow pumpkins this year. Big ones, little ones, fat ones, skinny ones. Just grow a pumpkin of some sort. Drop that in. Add some soil. If you look at this, it's leveled up to where the water comes in and goes down this way and runs off the plastic versus just sitting there mounded onto the plastic. And get this giant pumpkin contest started. It's not really a prize or anything, it's just a lot of fun. You know, meeting other people, watching other people grow theirs, and if you're gonna join me this year, just leave a comment in the bottom that you're in on this challenge. Thanks for coming by, and have a wonderful day.